Did you know a mother's love can be so strong, it brings her baby back to life? This is the true story of Kate David, and a miracle that doctors still can't explain. There's something special between a mother and her child, something science still can't fully understand. A bond so deep, it can do the impossible. This story is living proof of that. Kate and David had one of those rare love stories. After just a few months of dating, they knew they were meant to be. They got married and started a beautiful life together. But there was one thing they wanted more than anything: a child. For a long time, nothing happened. They hoped, they prayed, but still, no baby. Until one day, Kate started feeling different. She was eating more, sleeping strangely, and her body just felt off. She didn't want to get David's hopes up, so she quietly took a pregnancy test. When she saw the result, her hands started to shake. It was positive. That evening, when David came home, she gave him the best surprise of his life. They cried, they laughed, and stayed up all night imagining what their baby would be like. But the next day came another surprise. At their doctor's appointment, they found out they were having twins. Kate's pregnancy went well. David was there for every step. They were so ready to be parents. But at just 27 weeks, everything changed. Kate suddenly went into early labor. David rushed her to the hospital. Doctors tried everything to stop it, but it was too late. Kate gave birth to two tiny, fragile babies, a girl named Amy and a boy named Jamie. Both were immediately taken to the NICU, the intensive care unit. Amy was weak but doing okay, but Jamie was in real trouble. The doctors fought for over an hour to save him, but in the end, they gave up. He was gone. They came into the room and told Kate and David the worst news of their lives. Amy was alive, but Jamie didn't make it. David broke down in tears. Kate could barely speak. She whispered, "No, this can't be true." The doctor looked at her, eyes full of sadness. "I'm so sorry," he said quietly. Kate was shaking. But then, she looked up and said just one thing. "Please, let me hold him." The doctors hesitated, but finally they agreed. They brought Jamie's lifeless body to Kate. He was cold. His tiny chest wasn't moving, but she held him tight and said, "David, take off your shirt. Lay next to me. Let's keep him warm." The doctors thought it was just grief, but they allowed it. Kate and David held their baby close, skin to skin, crying, whispering to him, telling him how much they loved him, how much they wanted him, how much his sister needed him. And then something happened. Jamie started to breathe. He opened his tiny hand and grabbed David's finger. The doctors froze. Jamie, the baby they had pronounced dead, was now alive. They couldn't explain it. They just said, "This is a miracle." Later, Kate said in an interview, "If I hadn't asked to hold him, he wouldn't be here. God gave him back to us." Today, Jamie and Amy are happy, healthy 5-year-olds. And guess what? They even have a little brother now, Charlie. What happened that day is one of the most powerful examples of the love between a mother and her child. A bond so strong, it can bring life back, where there was none. Do you think this was just a coincidence? Or was it truly a miracle? Let us know in the comments. And if this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a little hope today. Because sometimes, a story can save a life. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay hopeful and never stop believing.